Hello and welcome to a tour of the 2020 Virtual Leadership Symposium. My name is Paul Cruz and I'm the Communications Specialist working with Gala Choruses. This video tour comes to you from our test site, so the live event for our symposium might look just a little bit different, but we wanted to give you a sense of what the event is like. For our Leadership Symposium this year, we'll be using an online platform called Hopin. The first thing you will see is our event entrance page or reception, which looks like this. As you can see, there's an option that says join event here, and that'll allow me to get into the event. This title will change for our live event to say enter event, but either way, it's how you can join us on the Hopin platform. Another way to sign in, if you've already purchased a ticket, is to use your login, email, and password by logging in here. I'm going to go to the join event because that'll bring me to the login screen in just a second. So I'm going to join event, and it asks me, am I already registered? So if I haven't registered yet, this is the place where I'll enter my name, password, email, and purchase a ticket if we were charging for this tour, but we're not. So I'm going to sign in using my existing account. Here you can see my LastPass interface. That's a password manager that I use, and I'm going to go to sign in. Now, the first thing that I see when I sign into the Virtual Leadership Symposium is the Hopin reception page. On the reception page is all the main information for the event. So for us at Gala, this is like the lobby or the reception table that you see Robin Godfrey and Sue Bell lovingly waiting for you to join our event live. Sadly, we can't see you in person this year, but we're looking at the description here for our virtual event. And just under that, you'll notice that there is a sample of an external link. Some of the events that we're running during Symposium this year are taking place outside of Hopin to accommodate more voices at the same time. These will be on Zoom. Any link to external events for Symposium will be found here in the description, and then also in the right here on the chat window. This is where event chat takes place. So anyone can type a message to everyone at Symposium. Just like that. The next section that I want to show you is over here on the left side. So most of the workshops that are taking place in Hopin will happen in the sessions area. Think of sessions as the rooms that hold our workshops, our plenary talks, and all the main programming that would happen at Symposium. I'm going to go ahead and click here. And you can see that we have two events in the sessions module going right now. There's the Gala staff meeting that's going to happen later this week. And then right now we have a demo session. Let's go ahead and sign in and see who's here. So I've signed into the session and I can see that Robin Godfrey and Sue Bell are waiting for me. I'm going to share my audio and video as one of the presenters. Hello!
Well, hello there.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, how are you? So I've signed into the event. Now Robin and Sue can both hear and see me. This will be as if Robin, Sue, and I are presenters at one of the Hopin sessions. If you're a viewer to an event, you'll sign in without sharing your audio and video and just watch until you have a question or want to chime in. Another way to chime in, just like on the reception page, is to type over on the right side in the chat window. I'm going to go ahead and type right here and say hello. Yay. This is a great way to ask questions if you have any questions but don't want to interrupt the flow of event. And some presenters and moderators may decide at the end of a session to field questions over here in the chat window. So Robin, what are you excited about for Symposium this year?
You know what? I'm really excited about the plenary session with Nina Simon. She's the CEO of an organization called Of, By, For All. And they're a nonprofit that provides tools to help cultural organizations matter more to more people. She's wonderful. I've heard her speak before. She is just terrific.
That's awesome. Thank you. Another thing that I want to share for our features inside the sessions, and again, this is true both in the reception area and here in sessions, but most of your time will be spent here, is on the right side of the window over here. We've already used the chat function, which allows me to chat with folks here in a session. If I chat in the window out in reception, that'll go to everyone in the whole event. But also here, you'll see some polls. Organizers may choose to make some polls during the course of the event. And then on the far right is people. This one's super fun because it's a list of all of the delegates who are at Symposium right now. And this function allows you to do two really cool things. First, I can click on a name and have an independent chat with someone. I'm chatting with Sue Bell right now. Hi, Sue.
Okay, I see my little message icon lit up, and there you are. And I would also remind people that in order to see the chat, you have to be on the chat tab.
That's totally right. And then the other thing that I can do here from the People tab, when I select a person, is invite someone to a private video call. Say, for example, you see someone on the list that you haven't seen in years or a new person who you really want to meet. You can invite them by clicking that button, and you see it says invitation sent. And Sue, what did you see when I invited you like that?
It says, "Hi Sue, I'm inviting you to a private meeting room with a link."
All right,
I'll click on the link,
Great.
and it'll ask me if I want to leave the current session.
And now that I've left that current session, I'm coming to our private chat. I have to share my audio and video once again. And hopefully Sue will join me here soon.
And now that I've clicked my share audio and video tab,
That's great. And so now we're in a private chat, and Sue and I can catch up because we haven't seen each other in a long time. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you? Miss you.
I miss you too. It's good to see you. Why don't we jump back to the sessions and we can end our tour.
Okay, I'm leaving the private chat.
And you leave by clicking the leave button in the upper right hand corner, or by simply going to another part of Hopin over here. In order to get back into a session, if you've left either on purpose or on accident, you just click on that session again. And there we are. I'm going to share my audio and video so that I can talk with Robin and Sue. Hi, Robin and Sue. How are you?
Well, hello, you're back.
Back.
We're back. So after leaving the private session, you return to your session and you have to again share your audio and video.
If you are a presenter or a moderator in a session.
Yes.
If I'm just watching a session, then I don't have to do that. But one thing that I will have to do is potentially make a screen larger so I can see it. So I'm going to share my screen real quick just to show how this works. We're going to get something really meta. I'm sharing the window with our video in it. So this will happen if a presenter is maybe sharing a PowerPoint presentation or maybe wants you to see something. But notice that all the windows are the same size. As a viewer, at any time, I can double click on one of the windows and that'll become the biggest window that I see. So if I double click here, suddenly that window becomes large. This is really helpful if there happens to be small font on a PowerPoint slide, and never hesitate to ask questions for clarification. If folks want to put certain language into the chat, if folks want to say it out loud to help with accessibility, don't be afraid to ask for that. Thank you all for joining us for this tour of the 2020 Virtual Leadership Symposium. We are so excited to welcome you. We, of course, wish we could be together in person, but we're excited to join you virtually and to share knowledge, to share wisdom, and to change our world through song. Bye, everybody.